Good evening, everyone. Here is my post to this week's video discussion board. Synchronous learning environments provide students and teachers with multiple ways of interacting and sharing. For instance, video conferencing and webcasts allow them to interact and learn in a real-time and recorded setting. They can also insert slide presentations and attach documents and have sound. Those are added benefits. And while the visual connection is great with synchronous learning um, and that set scheduled meeting time, more students prefer the asynchronous setting because of the flexibility with the meeting time and submitting responses and collaborating, etc. So um, asynchronous just provides more flexibility versus the synchronous. Face-to-face is similar to synchronous class settings because all the students are gathered at the same time in the same place for learning. And it offers that real-time interaction for questioning. It enables tactile learning capability as well and encourages hand-on exploration because of your presence. All of the aforementioned settings are beneficial because they they stimulate some type of interaction, but there's challenges with them as well. The disadvantages to using synchronous class settings is access. So you're trying to make sure, just like the word, the root word says, the sync, you're trying to make sure that everybody syncs up at the same time. So, whether it be the technology or, time with being in a different time zones, students are all across the world embracing online learning, and so they may experience challenges with attending the set class time and participating in class projects and activities due to their different work schedules and time zones. So prior planning is definitely going to be critical with teachers and students in the synchronous environment. Although there's great flexibility with the asynchronous class setting, it can also be a challenge because students are responsible for still meeting those timelines that have been set. And so they still have to participate at least once or twice or maybe several times a week, depending on the institution's policies. And so sometimes being autonomous in that regard is still crucial with planning because they're responsible for making sure that they check in. There's also a chance that when the asynchronous students are trying to submit assignments or responses, video discussion, whatever it is, that they experience technical difficulty. And if they're taking a test, especially, and they don't have good technology support or whatever the case may be, they could experience technical difficulties at the worst time ever and have issues there. So it's great with flexibility, but still comes with challenges. Face to face also have problems because occasionally students need that extra attention or they need that extra assistance, and the attention is taken away from the majority of the class to focus on one or two students. So that kind of is a distraction or a hurdle in the learning experience. And also, depending on the class, if you have adult learners and they've worked all day long and they're coming to a class at night, they may be too tired to participate, or family responsibilities may, drain them. And so when they come to class face to face in the evenings, sometimes that effort is not there that the teacher would like to see. And so they have to pull a little bit more out of them to get that effort on assignments and participation. So all come with advantages and disadvantages, but I think they're still beneficial to the online learning environment.